Hey, Dominique Wilkins, stop lying. And stop trying to use the black race to help further push your agenda. Now, there was a story that came out about Dominique Wilkins where he was in Atlanta, Buckhead to be exact, at an upscale restaurant, and the people turned him away because he was not in dress code. So he goes on to say, in my many years, right, of being to a lot of great restaurants, he says that the people were prejudiced towards him and used his color to turn him away, right? And then the restaurant came out and said, you know, they apologized and, you know, they're gonna try to do whatever it is they need to do to address the dress code situation. And let me say this, Dominique Wilkins, everybody don't know who you are. Dominique Wilkins, everybody don't care that you played basketball and you a Hall of Famer. Dominique Wilkins, nobody cares that you tall. Now, what's going on is you have a Hall of Fame basketball star who, you know, goes to these restaurants and goes, you know, all over the world, and people know who he is, and you know, they probably always giving him stuff free, you know, treating him good because of who he is. But Dominique Wilkins, that always doesn't work. Everybody don't care about basketball. Everybody don't watch basketball. Nobody cares that, hey, black man, you can jump, you can dribble, hey, you can shoot a ball. Everybody don't care about that. Now, I want to say this. If my restaurant has a strict dress code and you know it has a strict dress code, do not come to my restaurant thinking that I know you, right? And that I'm gonna push my dress code aside because of who you are, right? That's number one. And we can all contest to this. 9 times out of 10, Dominique Wilkins is mad because he thought that by being who he is, right? By being who he is, he thought he can walk into this restaurant and have his way. He thought he can walk into this restaurant and everything goes the way it always goes. And as of this day, it didn't go that way. And now Dominique Wilkins, he's in his feelings and trying to make it seem as if, right? Trying to make it seem as if it's racial. If it's racial, why y'all? That's what I don't understand. All these black people will go to these restaurants, right? Knowing it is not a restaurant for you, right? Let's keep it 100. We've all been to restaurants where we know the restaurant is not for people like me, and that's okay. But a lot of times these athletes be forgetting they black. These athletes be forgetting, you know, who they truly are. And everybody don't care about that. At the end of the day, Dominique Wilkins, if the people who own the restaurant have a strict dress code, and these people might deal with a lot of A-list celebrities. If I'm telling Denzel Washington, hey man, you gotta make sure you come in here dressed right, what makes you think that I'm gonna push the rules over for you? And see what it was, Dominique Wilkins probably felt embarrassed. And now he's mad. Now you getting on Twitter. Yeah, man, prejudice, man. They did this because of my skin color. No, they didn't. You wasn't in dress code. Stop acting like you was in dress code and you tried to get in and they turned you away. You wasn't in the correct dress code. And in the article, it goes on and says that he was dressed nice and some designer, and nobody cares about designer. If my dress code is suit and tie for men, and for women, you must have on a dress or a blouse. That's the dress code. I don't care how nice you look in your designer. That's still urban wear, right? I can look as nice as I want in my Jordans, clean t-shirt and everything. If that's not the dress code, it's not the dress code. And you gotta be careful of Negroes like Dominique Wilkins, Negroes like Killer Mike, right? Because at the end of the day, y'all trying to boycott this restaurant, but y'all won't boycott the things that's going on in the black community. Y'all want to boycott this restaurant, but y'all not gonna boycott the Arabics who've been in the community making millions of dollars for 30, 40 years. Y'all not gonna boycott the the Chinese people who have been in the community, right, making all of this money for for 30, 40 years. So I just don't be getting it. I just don't be getting it. You know, everybody want to make it seem like, ah, man, they're just picking on black people. No, man, you didn't have the dress code on, and that's all it was. Instead of you said, okay, cool, man, I'm Dominique Wilkins. I got big money, because I really want to try y'all food. I'm gonna run across the street or run wherever I need to run, and put on the right attire, and I'm gonna come back and, you know, enjoy my day. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful of blacks who try to make everything racial. Every little thing, it's racial, it's racial. But at the end of the day, we don't need to be boycotting no punk restaurant when we got black boys and black girls out here dying at an alarming rate. We don't need to be boycotting a restaurant when we got rap music, right? When we got rap music that's being detrimental to the black community and it's condoning black death and it's condoning black rape. Is condoning these young girls to be less of a woman. It's condoning drug usage, selling drugs. Come on, we don't have time to keep boycotting all this little bullshit when really we need to be boycotting these record labels to turn on some sensory with this music. When really we need to be boycotting these Arabics, these Mexicans, these Hispanics. We got bigger issues in the black community, and that's all I'm saying, man. Dominique Wilkins, come on, man, stop the foolishness. Because right before you felt the way every other middle class black American feels every day, right? You was Dominique Wilkins, you was good because you rich, because you got money. But at the end of the day, you thought your name was gonna hold weight at this restaurant, and you thought you could do what you wanted to do, and it didn't go your way. And that's all that was. We got another black man in his feelings, and he's trying to pull the race card, and he's trying to show his power. You ain't got no power, but you trying to show your power. I'm gonna show these people, yeah, man, they was racist towards me, to make the restaurant feel some type of way because, nigga, you weren't in dress code. Man, stop the bullshit and Killer Mike. You need to stop the bullshit too, because all you don't do nothing for real. But all these little black issues, bullshit issues, you in the forefront. Fuck out of here. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Reality Talks Returns, where we don't pick sides, we pick reality. And the reality is this: Dominique Wilkins, everybody don't know who you are, and everybody don't care who you are. You're just another black man, and if you come into my establishment, you're gonna do what I want in my establishment. Peace.